Hey everybody, this is Max Prime. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. We're talking about Preacher tonight. Preacher, we start off with here we say his name, folks. We start off with Quinn Cannon, his backstory, what caused him to be the atheist savage monster that he is, the cold calculated killer, the nonchalant killer, and we see that his backstory begins where his family gets killed in a tragic accident in Valero. A snow lift is basically dropped and it smushes everybody. And we see Quinn Cannon talking to Jessie's father, and Jesse's father having a crazy moment with Quinn Cannon, as Quinn Cannon is holding up guts. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's holding up his guts of his family in one hand, cow intestines in the other, and he's like, what's the difference? They're all meat. It's all meat, you know? So obviously the death of his family made him go crazy, and that's why Quinn Cannon has been the savage that he is ever since. So, present day, we have Quinn Cannon's men storming Jesse's church, trying to, approach the church in a standoff, and Jesse's firing back at him with a gun, in the church steeple. And it was a crazy scene because, we see all Quinn Cannon's men is basically lounging around the area, around the church. There's basically camps all set up, barbecues, family members show up, townspeople show up. And it's a big event, everybody. We're trying to get Jesse out of the damn church. Meanwhile, in the church, Jesse's kind of still out of his head a little bit about Eugene being in hell. He hallucinates him pulling Eugene out of hell. And really, Eugene's not there. Jesse calls for the agents to come back, to obviously, get Genesis out of him, because now he's done. He decided that, I can't take this anymore. Everything's so crazy. They try to remove Genesis, and Genesis goes right back to Jesse. The angels pack up all their stuff and start to leave. And that's when Jesse's like, wait a minute, I thought you guys could help me. And angels are like, nope, sorry, now we have to go to option 2. They leave. Basically, at the end of this episode, Jesse's church gets taken. Quinn Cannon's men come in. They storm the place. They have Jesse sign a paper to basically give the church to Quinn Cannon. Quinn Cannon's like, you know what, this is totally stupid for you to even believe in God. That's when Jesse's like, you know what God do you worship? And Quinn Cannon's like, the God of meat. And that's when Jesse's like, the God of meat. Well, you know what? How about this? How about next Sunday, if you allow me to just do one more sermon in this church, I'm going to bring God down for everybody. And if he doesn't show up, I will denounce God. Quinn Cannon's like, I love the idea. Let this guy denounce God in front of everybody. It'll be awesome. So, at the end of the episode, we see Tulip. Tulip, yes, right, Tulip wasn't in the episode too much, but we seen her adopt a pet in the episode. It was a dog, and she feeds the dog to Cassidy. That's right, she's been holding on to Cassidy in the back room, I guess, obviously, milking him back to health, as last episode he was on fire, burning up. And then at the end of the episode, we see a crazy Easter egg scene, I believe, where we see a huge room with a bunch of danger gauges everywhere, and a single person sitting in there just letting out pressure in this crazy room, and it looks like in a basement of a base or whatever it is. Anyway, final thoughts of the episode. What did you think? I thought the writing in this episode was brilliant. I thought the pacing was excellent. The cinematography was amazing and on point. And my final thoughts, Quinn Cannons is a savage. He's a nonchalant killer. Reminds me of Eisen from Bleach, or just I'm just gonna kill people. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna go back to work. That's what he is. My final point B is that Jesse with Genesis. What's gonna happen when he tries to call down God? Will God actually show up? C. What's up with Eugene? Is he still in hell? Can somebody please get Eugene out of hell? D. What options are Fury and LeBlanc going to go to? They're going to pull out, the Saint, Saint of Walkers, whatever, or the Angel of Death, or what? E. What's Cassidy going to be like now? Obviously, because he got burned alive. Is he still going to be friends with Preacher? Is he going to be against Preacher? And then finally, the final point, the end, the Easter egg. So, leave your comments on my video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, folks, follow me. Hey, talk to me about Preacher. I'm there 24/7. Tweet me, whatever you got to do. Let's talk Preacher. I'm Max Prime, and I'm out.